For days now, protesters have been marching on the streets of Pakistan seeking the resignation of the Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan. And in bad news for the leader, the protests are set to continue in Islamabad. That decision was taken during a meeting that concluded a while ago. Discussions, though, are still underway on whether these protests should remain sit-in protests in the capital or also spread to other parts. The protesters are currently camping in the H9 region, which is about 14 kilometers from the seat of power. Those involved will be deciding on the future course of action. As of now, there is consensus on keeping up the pressure on Imran Khan. What also needs to be closely monitored is the government's response, if at all, over the next few hours, especially considering that Imran Khan seems ready for a face-off, as he said. The areas where the embassies and consulates are located have also been sealed off. Some reports indicating that the government could even use helicopters if the protesters make undue advancements towards the heavily fortified areas. But many civil society groups have vehemently opposed the possibility of a violent response from the government. Our Pakistan Bureau Chief Mallick sent us this report.
Well, yes, it's day 5 of the Azadi March and it continues. The protesters might have dipped down, the numbers might have dipped down, but as we speak, the protesters are charged up as well. D-Chowk and the red zone remain sealed. If a camera person can show you as well, these are containers that have been placed in Islamabad. It won't be wrong that Islamabad has been turned into a container city. Having said that, last night, the deadline for the government that was given by JUIF's chief Maulana Fazlur Rahman had ended, and he had first said that they would be moving towards D-Chowk, but then he said that he later announced that they would not be moving to the D-Chowk. Instead, they would be devising a strategy forward. Now, as we speak, an all-parties conference of the joint opposition, the 9 parties of the joint opposition which are taking part in this sit-in of the JYF, is currently ongoing at Maulana Fazlur Rahman's residence here in Islamabad, just a couple of miles away from where I am. And it is devising a way forward. Interestingly, the Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz, the PMLN, and the Pakistan People's Party, they have abstained from taking part actively in this sit-in and have said that this sit-in has the quote-unquote political support of these parties. So Islamabad remains, the situation remains the same. The protesters remain at H9 Sunday Bazaar and they are charged up. They won't be moving forward until they seek the resignation of the Pakistani Prime Minister. Having said that, a strategy on the way forward the way forward for this particular sit-in, where it will be heading to, where it will be settling down to, is currently being devised at Maulana Fazlur Rahman's residence. Anas Mallick in Islamabad, Pakistan, for Wion, World is One.